Good afternoon if you're here in Vegas. Good evening if you're back home. On the East Coast, it's 5 o'clock somewhere as we get ready for more PA Brick Hockey. And the Kings of Vegas, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. City National Arena, practice home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights. It's Game 3 of the Kings of Vegas for both squads. The Connecticut Junior Rangers and your team, Pennsylvania. The top two teams in the bracket halfway through. Connecticut 0-1 in overtime loss to Detroit earlier today. Has them with 4 points. Team Pennsylvania 2-0. A win against Detroit yesterday. And somewhat improbable win against Chicago earlier today. An impressive 7-1 win. Let's hope Pennsylvania didn't use them all up, huh? We're going to line them up here. And we're going to get ready for action. Your starting lineup for Team Pennsylvania in net. Number 30, Chase Pastor. Your defense, number 78, Austin Wu. And number 77, Jake Stuff. The forward, that right wing, number 88, Nate Cesario. The left wing, number 43, Cameron Evans. And at center, number 37, Bobby Scott. All three forwards with a tally so far in this tournament, as Evans is able to clear the zone, working it up for Cesario. A turn right back by Connecticut. Early advantage to the Junior Rangers as Wu gives chase. Banks it off the boards. Comes free to Evans. He throws it off of a defender looking for McCormick. It skips through to the Rangers. They'll dump it in. Both teams looking for changes. Pastor sets it up behind his net. It's Merlot back to get it. Plays it across for Alfred. He tips it forward to Bo Christini, and he's up the right wing. Christini across the red line. PA attacks the Connecticut zone for the first time. Centering pass looking for Lynn. Christini in hard into the wall. Lynn battles in behind as the Rangers bank it off the boards, and it'll be icing as it gets the whole way down. PA will get a line change. 13:40 to play in the first. It'll be Filiaggi, Reel, and Ritson. Johnson and Schulberger up top. Connecticut brings it out over the blue line and through center. Feeding it off to the outside. Cut off by PA. It'll be Schulberger in the corner, banking it off the boards. Centering pass by Connecticut comes free, shot in, Pastor puts it in a corner. Filiaggi tied up with a player and the official. This official struggled a bit yesterday, so let's hope we have learned some lessons. Johnson chases the puck as Connecticut spins it around from behind. Unable to connect, but Reel able to hit Ritson coming through center. He's got Filiaggi with him. Crisscrosses. 2-on-3. Shot comes in. Stopped by Enzo, the Connecticut goaltender. Pressure by Cesario. Picked off by Starr at the blue line. Shot comes in. Deflects just wide. Ritson in after it. He's hammered in the corner. Good support by Connecticut. Ritson looking for a change. PA comes away with it, but only briefly. It's Spang. Wu gets a stick at the blue line. But Connecticut able to keep control, gain the PA zone, a feed across. Spinning out of the pressure from Cesario and wrapping it around to the Rangers. The Rangers in blue with Rangers diagonal across the chest. Red pants, a mishmash of socks. Looks like a lot of them are blue, red, and white. There's some other colored socks out there, too, for this crew. PA in gold. Blue shoulders. Blue and gold with white striped pants. Spang is in. Centers to Cesario. Pulls it to his backhand and throws this wide. Evans taps on it, tries to get it going. It flips behind the net for Spang. He reverses course for Evans. Evans with the pressure. Frees it up. Right to Cesario. His shot skips wide of the cage. This line with some good pressure here. Pop just out over center, and pass Spang gathered in by Merlot. Merlot head up, finds Evans. Evans looks for McCormick. It's off escape, but right to Christini. Christini winds into the offensive zone. Left side, carries behind. Throws it cross to Ofterhide at the point. He gives it back to Christini, darting down the middle. Onto his backhand, carries wide. Tries to scoop and score. No go. McCormick picks it up on the half wall. Spins it back for Lynn. Wrapped the whole way around for Christini. He'll go back to Lynn. Lynn in behind. Pressured and gathered in by a number of blue shirts. Up to the blue line. Merlot keeps it in, but only briefly, and he'll try a second time. PA back to the neutral zone to regroup. Alfred will get it in, and PA will get it changed. Looks like 5 fresh bodies as Filiaggi's on the ice after the puck. Cleared up by Connecticut. Into the feet of Johnson, and wrapped behind it'll be Schulberger behind his own net. He's pressured. He's able to get it up to the point, no further, but it'll be Filiaggi following on. He tries for Reel. It's out of his reach. Connecticut sends it back to Johnson, and they play a little bit of catch. Connecticut turns with it at the blue line, coming in, shooting one, and it's high blocker side on Pastor, and Connecticut gets the early 1-0 lead. So Connecticut with the 1-0 lead. 10 minutes left in the first. EA goes back to the Spang line. They had some success in the last shift. It'll be Evans getting there first, carrying it towards the offensive zone. He's angled into the boards where Connecticut will take over. Playing it D to D, and they'll look to regroup and come through center. Kicking at it and getting a piece of it. Jake Starr sends it back to Spang. Spang crisscrosses with Evans. Tries to go around. It's defended nicely. Christini comes away with it. Deflects in front. Spang whacking at it. Cleared by Connecticut. And out come the Rangers. Up the right. Carried around by Wu. You're on camera. That's all right. It'll be Cesario getting it to the line. And picked up by the PA defense. It's Merlot. Knocked off his stick. He'll gather it back and play it back for Ofterheim. Ofterheim in his own end. He finds Lynn. Lynn carries into the offensive zone. Pulls up. Taps it forward. Gathered in by Connecticut. Pressured from behind by McCormick. Now in front by Lynn. But Connecticut able to knock it all the way down and clear it into the PA zone where Pastor will stick it in a corner. Winding with it in the PA zone is Connecticut. Shot in, held by Pastor. Face off to the left of Pastor, controlled by PA Schulberger. Up for Christini. He picks it up and winds through center. Right side, finds the backhand of McCormick. It bounces off, kept at the blue line by Johnson and put in for McCormick. Cleared to the half wall by Connecticut. In the corner as they work. Connecticut able to clear it out nicely, and it's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Johnson on the back check, along with McCormick. Johnson cuts right in front. McCormick will get the stick on it, pops it out the center, but it's gathered by the Rangers, and they'll D to D and dump it in. Looking for a change. Pastor leaves it there. Lane will go in and pick it up. They find Wheel at center. He's in by himself. Onside. Stopped by Enzo. Cleared for Filiaggi. He loses it off the backhand. And out come the Rangers. Knocked down by Reel. Reel around one. Skips into the offensive zone. Cuts to the middle. Carries. Fires it in behind. Wu collects at the blue line. Pressured. Able to keep it in. But not past the Ranger defense. And out comes Connecticut. Dumping it in. Wrapping it around. They'll pick it up in the corner. Wu there to pressure. Filiaggi comes free with it, but it's knocked off of his stick. Ritson will give chase on the wall. Puck comes free to the defenseman, Wu. Wu looks for Reel. Reel's up the left. Reel into the offensive zone. He'll dump it in and go for a change. Evans, first one on for PA and after the puck. Pressures, turned over to Ofterheim at the blue line. He banks it off the boards looking for Cesario. Battle in the neutral zone as Connecticut collects it in their own end. Evans with some pressure, can't step around. Nice defensive play there. He'll get to the puck again. He's hooked a bit, and it pops off of his stick. He stays on the puck, working, battling on the half wall. Ultimately, it's the Rangers winning the battle. 3-on-2 puck support has been the key so far as the Rangers come up through center, angled to the side by Bobby Spang, covering for the defense. Wrapping it around behind. It'll be picked up there by Pennsylvania, banked off the boards for Evans. He turns off the wall and finds Cesario. He's in on sides up the right. Looking. Evans drives. It's just past his stick, and it's gathered in by Merlot. Merlot centers. Cesario centers. It tipped just wide, and on come the Rangers. It'll be Ofterhide coming back to angled wide. Great defensive angle there by Ofterhide, and he picks it up in the corner. Lynn chips it up and is able to clear the zone for Pennsylvania as the Rangers put it right back in, this time to the stick of Ofterhide. He possesses, throws it high up off the glass, and PA will chase it down. It's McCormick. Cleared by Connecticut right to Cristini. He winds up at center. He'll peel the whole way back as PA was offside. Cuts to the middle. Carries in. Leaves it for McCormick. His shot blocked. Picked up by Johnson. Fires blocked as well. Connecticut gathers behind the net. A nice move there, able to break it out. Fanning on a pass at center, but able to connect as the PA defense backing up a bit. Coming in to make the play, Maddie Lynn. Lynn drives up the left, cuts to the middle. PA in the middle of a line change, so he's kind of by himself there. Able to possess it in the Connecticut end for a while, though. And PA is able to get some fresh bodies on in the form of Real and Filiaggi with Starr and Schulberger on the DH. PA finishes the line change as Ritson gets on. A backdoor feed sent just wide. Beautiful pass there by Connecticut. Nudged forward, Schulberger getting there. Wrapping it around are the Rangers. Rangers with some pressure. Starr battling. Starr and Filiaggi in the corner. Schulberger. Now Real. Real has Ritson. He moves it to him. Ritson carries it in. PA gets a 3-on-3 as Ritson turns it around for Real. Real carries in behind the net. Leaves it for Filiaggi. It's poked away by Connecticut, and they're able to clear the zone. Connecticut carries into the offensive zone. Connecticut, a bit of a mismatch of a team here from what I understand. I think they have 6 or 7 kids from out of the region. Real carries into the offensive zone. He's tripped up inside the zone as Connecticut comes back. Centered backside, and getting a stick on it is Wu. Wrapped around, fired in on Pastor. He makes the first save. Now the second. Puck is loose in front, finally put in the corner by the PA defense. Wu tries to send it up for Evans. He'll pop it over to Spang, and they come free. Spang with Cesario. Cesario carries in. He fires. It skips wide. Spang working with it. 1-on-3. Tips it over. It skips over Evans' stick. He keeps it in for Cesario, though. He turns. As Connecticut comes out of the corner with a nice cross-ice feed. 2 Pennsylvania defenders back. They'll pop it into the corner. Pastor will set it up there for Ofterhide. Ofterhide reverses to Merlot. He was in front of the net. He'll get to it and send it up, but all the way out of the zone to the Ranger defense. The blue shirts gain the red line. And it's Daly carrying in. Daly weaving through 1-2. Firing one high and over the net. It'll be Ofterhide onto the puck to Merlot. Merlot stops. Looks up ice. He's looking for Lynn, but a Ranger gets a stick on it. I think he was looking for McCormick maybe. It'll be Cristini picking it up. He scoots around one. He's got a 3-on-2 developing. It'll be a 2-on-2 actually as McCormick comes in, shoots one. It skips wide of the net. Cristini picks it up, looks for McCormick. He shoots. It's off the blocker right out in front. Lynn battles there, unable to get it through. Sends it back to the point man, Schulberger. EA with some pressure here. This line's been fantastic for Pennsylvania in the first 2 games. 1 minute left in the first. 1-0 Rangers in a tight one. Off the body of Filiaggi and picked up in his own end. He'll play it to Schulberger. Schulberger goes up ice looking for Real. That's intercepted by a Ranger. And they'll look to gain the offensive zone. Turned aside by Filiaggi. It's popped into the Ranger zone, but only briefly as they come back to the PA line. In onside, shot from outside, stopped and held by Pastor. Face off to the left of Pastor. Jack Reel comes out of the zone into the offensive zone, carries to the outside, tries to cut to the inside. Sends one in on net. Enzo equal to the task, gets the stop and cover. 2.4 to play in the first. 1-0 Connecticut. It'll be Spang on the draw. PA pulls their goalie to get the sixth attacker. Spang tries to send it towards the net. It's back to the point. Shot from out there. Stopped, and the horn ends the first period. All right, folks, we are back. We are live in Vegas. We've asked the gentleman who keeps getting in the shot to be aware. He doesn't care. So we'll give you everything we can from Vegas as we set the face off. It'll be Spang on the draw. Won by Pennsylvania back to Star. He'll set it up in his own end. Finds Cesario. Knocked off Nate's stick. Poked out by Star. Cesario able to get it out the center. He's in 2-on-1. He's got Evan. He's unable to play it across as it's cut off nicely by the Ranger defense. Popped in behind by Cesario. Battle on the half wall. Connecticut able to clear it, but it should be far enough, and it will be icing. Offensive zone draw coming for Pennsylvania. McCormick on the draw. Won by Connecticut. Popped free by PA. Connecticut clears it up. It's cut off by Lynn, but not for long as out come the Rangers. 3-on-2 into the PA zone. Around Merlot and a short side sniperoo. Over the blocker side of Pastor. And Connecticut leads 2-0. A high short side shot beats Pastor. And 50 seconds into the second, it's 2-0 Connecticut. Popped forward by Christini, gathered in by Ofterhide. Ofterhide, Christini battle on the wall. Popped into the PA zone, chased down by Connecticut. Pressured there by Merlot. Dug out by the supporting Ranger, but picked up by Christini. He'll wind it up through the neutral zone, play it over to McCormick. McCormick comes in the right around the referee. Centering for Christini. His shot fanned on first. Second shot skips on Enzo. That's stopped. Brought from outside. Fired just high over the cage by McCormick. It'll be Schulberger. Dumping it, looking for Christini. Cut off by the Rangers. They try to send it out, but there's McCormick. Puck ends up at his feet, and it's popped the whole way down by Connecticut. No icing here. Lynn will pick it up. Lynn turns it, sends it all the way up ice for Filiaggi. Knocked off his stick, angled nicely by Noble Johnson. Carried to the outside, shot in on Pastor. He's able to stop and hold the puck. 13:04 to play in the second. Filiaggi on the faceoff. Gathered in by Ritson. Ritson finds Reel. Reel's got a 2-on-2. Cuts to the middle. He's defended off nicely there. Filiaggi will get to it. He'll fire one in. Skips in on Enzo. He battles for it. Puck's loose. Loose in front. It's finally covered and held. And they're going to get a Connecticut cross-check here. In front of the net after the whistle. And PA will head to their first power play. So the PA power play will be Wu and Starr on the blue line. Evans, Spang, and Cesario up front. This line's had some scoring chances in this one. Let's see if they can get another one. Wu comes across. He'll wind, he'll fire. Skips wide of Enzo. Centering pass by Evans. Defended nicely by Connecticut. He gets it back, puts it in the corner. Cleared up, but just past Starr at the point. Unable to keep it there. Starr will regroup. He sends it right to a Ranger, though. It'll be Spang coming back to pick it up and carry it in. He's got Cesario. He plays it to him. He's got Evans in front. Finds him. Evans will shoot and just miss the cage. A 10-bell chance there for Evans. Starr will pick it up in his own end.
Get your head up. Let's go. Next one.
Spang gets the puck. Cuts to the middle. Sends it to Lynn. Lynn into the offensive zone. He finds McCormick. McCormick lifts it high into the corner for Lynn. He'll give chase, but it's gathered in by the Rangers. Pressure from Lynn forces it free. Overskated by McCormick and sent back out the center. An icing they're going to call here on Wu. Oh, no, they're going to say no ice. Good no call. Lynn there. Now McCormick. It kicks free to Schulberger. He pops it into the corner. A couple PA players looking for the puck, and it finally is gathered by McCormick, who finds Christini. He looks to Schulberger. Schulberger. Backside feed. It's popped in front. It's loose, and it's cleared by New York or Connecticut. Back to the point, Schulberger. Schulberger over to Christini. Christini saves it in front. It's deflected just wide by Alterau. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Schulberger. Firing Christini. His shot skips wide of the cage. Gathered by McCormick. Power play over. PA with the pressure still. Firing from outside Schulberger. His shot stopped by Enzo. Centering feed. Pops free to Lynn. Lynn shot gloved and held. No, not held. Puck's free. Finally cleared. It will be an icing by Connecticut. But they'll get the change they need. PA with some great pressure there. They're leading 8-7 in shots, but trailing 2-0 on the scoreboard. Offensive zone draw to the left of the Ranger goaltender. Filiaggi, Ritson and Rio, Star and Wu. Filiaggi wins the draw to Real. Real in the half wall. Feeds it back for Filiaggi. Chipped by the Rangers, but not out. Kept in by Star. Star finds Filiaggi. Filiaggi centers one. It's defended nicely. Rangers doing a great job with puck support. 2-3 guys swarming the puck. Wu sends one towards the net. That skips free. Filiaggi in after it. He's without a stick, so he kicks at it. Comes back to the point for Star. Star fires one. It's off a shin pad. Gathered in by PA. Sent back to Wu at the blue line. He loses possession, and it's back to center. Star with the puck. Gathered by Real. Real in. Pushes it towards the net. Filiaggi will follow on behind. Kick to the corner. Connecticut clears up. Not out. Kept by Star. He feeds it right to Real. Real sends it backside looking for Ritson. Nice speed. But Connecticut gets control and they fly up the right-hand side. Wu there to defend. PA at the end of a bit of a long shift here. Spang has gotten on. Real gives it to him and gets a change. Fakes the slapper, fires one high short side, gloved by Enzo and Hell. Gets the mitts on it. 9:02 to play here in period 2. Spang on the draw, knocks it forward. Picked up in the corner, in to support Cesario. Tries to play it back to the point man, picked off by Connecticut. Evans with some pressure on the angle, able to free it up for Schulberger. Back to the blue line. Cesario a battle there. Now Schulberger, right back for Cesario. Spang forces the puck back. Cesario and Evans will give chase. Played by Connecticut, up but not out. Evans picks it up, lays it into the corner. Driving the net, Cesario. Evans plays it off the defender. Gathered by Spang in the corner. He finds Johnson at the blue line. Sends it to Schulberger. Schulberger's shot. Off the defender in front. Evans picks it up. He's working. I'm sorry, that's Spang. No, I was right. That was Evans. And Connecticut will ice the puck. Offensive zone draw to the left of Enzo. McCormick to take the draw. Popped into the corner by Connecticut. Daly stops and starts, is able to start the breakout. Got a cross ice, unable to connect, and Merlot will get there. He protects it with his body, leaves it for Lynn. Lynn picks it up and sends it to Ofter. Connecticut with heavy pressure. Comes to Cristini. Cristini up the ice. Right side, throws on the brakes, leaves it for Ofter. He dances around one, loses it to the second. That's Daly. He feeds it cross ice. Tied up a bit there by Lynn. Comes to Merlot to Ofteride. Ofteride finds Cristini again. He's in onside 3-on-2. Weaves to the outside. Feeds it cross ice for McCormick. He's unable to get it through the Ranger defense. And back come the Rangers 3-on-2. Leaves it in the high slot. Nice stick by Star. Able to tie it up as the Rangers work in the corner. Sent back out in front for Lynn. And he'll carry it into the offensive zone and get it changed. Get it deep and change. Reel in after it. Reel with the forecheck. Able to come away with it. Tries to tap it by. It comes free for Wu. He turns one towards the net. Kicked out by Enzo. Picked up by Real. Up to Connecticut. They feed it cross ice. Wu with a nice defense coming in to help out is Ritson. Puck comes free to Real. He had a chance earlier. This one he feeds back. Nice centering pass. Filiaggi gets the shot. Better save by Enzo. It's gathered by Connecticut and back out to center. Ritson battles there. Wu steps in. He and Ritson come away with it, and it's Cesario up ice. Up the left wing. He's got Filiaggi driving. Sends it to him. Banks off of him. Puck's loose in front, and Enzo gets the mid on it. 5:52 to play in the second. 2-0 CJR. It'll be Spang to take the faceoff. Won it towards Cesario. He'll pop free. Unable to tip it across to Evan. Connecticut trying to clear. Cut off by Spang. Centered. Evans gets there but unable to get control. Spang will. Cuts to the outside. Possesses. Feeds it back to Johnson. Johnson cross ice to Schulberger. Schulberger sends one towards the net. It's blocked by the stick of a Ranger. Evans with some pressure, able to turn it back the other way, only briefly. Spang will pick it up. Banks it off the boards for Cesario. And we're going to have PA offside. Face-off comes out of the Ranger zone. Thank you for joining us here, 50 of you on Cine TV, Cinnamon Swirl Productions. If you haven't yet, please subscribe below. 287 of you swirlies out there. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbor. Connecticut in the zone, the feed just in front of the streaking forward. As he stops and pulls it back in the middle, shot comes in, passer equal. To the tap. And up comes Cristini left side. He's pressured. Stops himself. Ends up on the ice on the play. He's able to tap it forward towards Lynn, but it's gathered by Connecticut, and they send it up through center. Connecticut into the PA zone. Merlot defending. Filiaggi on the back check. Merlot getting there again. Puck comes free. It's Connecticut sending it just wide of Pastor. And Filiaggi picks it up. Filiaggi cuts back to the middle. Unable to clear, but it comes right to the stick of the Pennsylvania defense. They clear it up. It'll get in on Enzo. He'll be able to stop it and set it up for his defenseman to break out. New Connecticut into the offensive zone, setting one high off the glove. Wu gathers it in. He's pressured. Able to escape power play and work it to Real. He's got a 2-on-2. He'll crisscross. Well, he tries to crisscross, but Ritson went the other way. Got to communicate there. Real in the corner, battling. It'll be Filiaggi in support. Ritson gets to it, sends it to Starr. Starr will hammer one off the pad. Filiaggi there. He pops it back into the corner. It's kicked up but not out. Wu keeps it. Wu fires one towards the net off of a Ranger. Sent cross ice all the way down. It's icing. And an offensive zone draw for Evans, Spang, and Cesario. .305 to play. Second period. CJR 2, PA 0. Bang. Takes the draw to Cesario. He tries to work it into the corner. Now back to the point. It's Schulberger. He finds Johnson. Johnson back to Schulberger. He's able to get it to Lynn. Back to Schulberger. His shot from outside. Deflects just over the stick of Evans trying to redirect it. He'll get to the puck. Centers one. Defended nicely there by Connecticut. And cleared. It's icing if it gets there, and it does. PA with an offensive zone draw again. Opposite side this time. It'll be to the left of the Ranger goal. Connecticut up through center. It'll be a 2-on-1 here. Cesario on the back check, able to make it a 2-on-2 as Merlot back in the play. Breaks it up in the corner. Pops it high off the glass, right to a Ranger. Tricky bounce off the stanchion there. Cesario unable to clear the zone. PA gets to it, taps it forward. It's Ofterite. Ofterite high off the glass. Unable to clear the zone. Kept at the point by the Rangers Daly, who now weaves to the middle. Looks cross ice. One-timer gets in. What a shot. Absolutely crushed the one-timer on the Daily feed. And PA's got to figure it out here. Three 0 Rangers, minute 52 in the second. PA with a bunch of comebacks early in these series. In a PA tournament in Pittsburgh as well as the Chicago event, they're going to need another one here. If they're going to challenge for the 1 seed, they were able to upset Chicago earlier, but now they trail the Rangers. Cutting to the middle, sending it back to Starr. Starr will shoot one low, off of a skate. Connecticut gathers it in, pressured by Starr. It comes free. It'll be a Ranger power play here. Starr's going to go off for a trip. PA gets control, and it'll be Starr headed to the box for tripping. 1:04 to play here in period at number 2, and PA is going to have to kill a penalty. Biliagi and Ritson up front. Schulberger and Johnson on the back for PA's PK. Puck pops out of the zone. Daly gathers it in for the Rangers. Brought on and turned back by Ritson. Played to the outside. Knocked free by Filiaggi, but brought in by the Rangers. The stick of Ritson breaks up the rush, but they'll set it up at the point, trying to get it to Daly. Ritson with a nice stick to free it up and pop it out the center. 34 seconds left in the period. We'll count the period down. PA will hopefully have about 56 seconds left to kill of this Star minor. Pastor able to get control and get it stopped. It'll be Reel and Evans. Merlot and Ofterhouse. Reel has a shorty in this one, or in this tournament. Obviously not this game. PA trails. And PA has a 2-on-1. It's Evans. Carrying into the offensive zone. He's got Real. He feeds it across. It's blocked. He'll possess again. Tries a second time. That's turned away as well. Welcome you back for the third. It'll be PA with 56 seconds of penalty kill time to go. As we're back here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Kings of Vegas tournament for the 2010 Brick. It's Connecticut controlling the opening third period faceoff. Worked back and gathered in. It's Daly coming up into the offensive zone for Connecticut. Pressured by Real. He's able to get control and tip it right back out. PA's Merlot sends it across. Evans pops it up, and it's another Evans stick, bringing it up for Real. Real's got Evans. He'll drive the net, though, and it's Daly getting there again. PA's got to move the puck better. Lots of one-on-one moves when you got open teammates. Shot low, stopped by Pastor. .77 seconds left on the Star trip. Johnson wraps it around behind, picked up by Connecticut, sent back behind the cage. Johnson there again. Connecticut able to come away with it. Did a good job of protecting the puck. Power play over. 5-on-5 hockey here. Cross ice pass is picked off. It's banked off the boards and skating for it, Matt Lynn. It's cleared back up the center, and PA's onside as it comes to Christini. Schulberger dives back into the onside as Christini pulls it into the corner. Banks it off the boards behind. Gathered in by Connecticut and brought back up. It's Wu at the PA blue line. He drives it forward right into danger, and back comes Connecticut. The Rangers carry wide. Able to fire one in, and Pastor is equal to the task there. 13:06 to play in the third. It'll be Spang on the draw. Spang knocks it forward. Able to get control. He's out of the zone. Well, he's not out of the zone. It's tipped nicely by a Ranger forward. Gathered by Wu. He's pressured. He'll drive into the offensive zone. He's hooked, and they will call it. Centering pass by Wu. Touched by a Ranger, and we'll have a hook. So PA will put a turkey on the table with 12:48 to play in period 3. Rangers up 3-0. PA will head to the power play. It'll be Star and Wu, Spang, Evans, and Cesario. Pop to the corner. Evans spins it back for Star. Star gathers it in, refines Evans, who cuts in off the wall. Drives the middle. Looks behind. He's got Spang. He tries to cut back out in front. Nice defensive stick there by Connecticut, and they're able to clear the zone. Evans on the back check. That's Connecticut will send it in behind for Pastor. Wu gathers it there. Wu sends it up for Evans. Evans taps it over for Cesario. Off his skate and into the zone onside. Carries to the outside. He's got Spang trailing. Wraps it around, looking for Evans a little bit past him. But kept at the blue line by Wu. His shot sails wide. Star gets there. Tries to tap it into the corner. Able to be broken up by the Rangers and cleared. 1:08 to play. Wu with the puck. Skating in his own end. Fires it all the way across. It went through 3 guys, and it'll be an icing. So a D-zone draw on the power play for Pennsylvania. The power play's been good in this series, this tournament, but it hasn't been good in this game. Pretty much everything going PA's way up until this game. It's Schulberger carrying through center. I'm sorry, Lynn. No, Schulberger. I was right. Jerseys are hard to see. Many of you know I lost my glasses, so I'm calling it with prescription sunglasses on. Centering pass. Skips off the stick of Lynn. Schulberger back on it. Taka working in the corner. Gets it to Lynn. Lynn sends it cross ice looking for McCormick. He can't get it through. Cleared up, and barely out of the zone. Off the ride. Hauled to the ground. And icing. No icing. One guy called ice, the other one calls it off, and Cristini will wind it up in his own end. Pressure is taken. Back through center comes Connecticut, and PA is going to head to the penalty kill. A clear trip by Pennsylvania. And it'll be off their ride in the sin bin for a pair. PA needs a PK here. Filiaggi, Ritson. Puck comes free to Connecticut. Possessed on the half wall. Connecticut sets it up. Filiaggi sticks in the passing lanes. And it's sent towards the PA net, kept out by Pastor. Ritson will bank it up off the boards, nowhere, doesn't get it past Daly. Cleared in by Star, kicks off of him, and it'll be Ritson carrying it in. Ritson fires one, it's stopped and held by Enzo. So a shorthanded offensive zone draw coming now. Spang and Reel. Johnson and Schulberg. Minute 26 on the off the ride minor. A trip. Connecticut gets possession. They'll drive into the PA zone. Firing one high and just past the crossbar and up into the netting. Just over the blocker side of Pastor. Howitzer there. 1:13 to play. That shot will come out of the Pennsylvania zone. Cleared in by Pennsylvania, chased down by Real. Real gets a stick on him and is able to dislodge the puck. That's essentially close to a penalty there, too. Real will ride another player, able to free it up a second time. Nice job of playing on the edge there by Real. Connecticut's able to clear it, and they'll have a 2-on-3 coming into the zone. So rightfully so on the power play, they'll pull up. Centering pass and off of Johnson, gathered in by Pennsylvania. He'll ring it around, looking for Real. Real looks around. Banks it off the boards, gets it out the center. Brought back in the PA zone, though, by Spang. Spang looks for Real. He tips it, and it's sent all the way into the Connecticut zone. 21 seconds left on the penalty kill.
Hey, it's a penalty kill!
We'll have a whistle for an ice that can't exist as he is on the penalty. Evans steps in to take the draw, wins it cleanly back to Merlot. He dumps it into the corner. Connecticut winds it up, sends it cross ice, picked off by Cesario. He's got Evans driving the net. Centers for him, it's in behind the cage. Evans will pick it up there, cut back to the middle, send it to the point man. He fires. A hammered shot by Wu, misses the cage. Pressure from Evans, gets it to Merlot. Merlot knocked to the ice and the puck skips free. Brought on by Connecticut, penalty over. And Connecticut dances into the PA zone, sending one in on faster. That's cleared out by Spang. Spang, Evans, Evans, Spang. They're a little close to each other. They're going to try to spread out here. Spang cuts to the middle behind the PA players. Comes free, shoots one. It's off the end zone. He skips just wide of the cage. Evans tied up in front. Nice defensive play there by Connecticut. They'll come back the other way. I think the ref wanted to call offsides and didn't. Defended nicely by Pennsylvania. Brought on by Starr. He and Evans will pop into the offensive zone, but it's knocked off the stick. Wu will gain the zone, but PA is offside. We got to get our head up there. 7:41 to play. PA trails 3-0. Christini on the draw. Won by Connecticut. They're able to dump it into the PA zone. Passer back to set it up for his defense. It's Wu. Under pressure. Knocked off his stick. Christini will gather it in. He looks for McCormick. Daly's seen that play before. Picks it off, but it's sent right back to Christini. With speed into the offensive zone. He's around one. He'll shoot. And there's the glove of Enzo to say no. Glove saved by the Connecticut netminder. Christini on the faceoff. Pressured by Lynn, wrapped around to Johnson. Johnson taps it down. Johnson keeps again at the point. He sends it to his partner, Schulberger, who's offside. PA clears the zone, and we're back to play. Winding up at center, Connecticut. Tipping it over to the right wing side. Johnson gets there with a stick. Connecticut carries it further. Good support by Pennsylvania's McCormick, and they'll come away with the puck. Taken back, though, by Connecticut, and finally brought back by McCormick. Knocked off his stick, and it'll be Lynn. Banking it off the boards, unable to clear the zone, though. Does come free out the center, played D to D by the Rangers. Bank off the boards. Brought on by Schulberger. Schulberger to Christini. Christini cuts to the middle. Winding it up there, carrying in, he's onside. 1-on-3, he'll attack. Now he'll pull up. Looks cross ice, skips past Ofterhide, who will regroup. Gets it to Merlot, Merlot to Ofterhide. Ofterhide Pops it over for Lynn. Lynn will get it deep and get a change as Filiaggi and Real give chase. Ritson pops on the ice for PA as it's turned over to Ofterheide. He kicks it into the corner. Connecticut up the middle, defended off by Ritson, but it's off his stick and popped all the way into the PA zone, icing the call. 5:39 to play in a tight defensive game here. 3-0 Connecticut, only 27 total shots. He actually outshooting Connecticut 14-13 in the game. The Ranger goaltender having stopped all 14 shots thus far. Filiaggi on the draw. All kicked back. Merlot skips one wide of the cage. Ritson with the pressure, kept at the point by Merlot, but briefly. Coming up ice, the Rangers, chasing from behind Merlot. Race back check on the other side by Real. Allowed Ofterheide to really pressure that puck and knock it free. It'll be Merlot gathering it in behind his own net. The fine wine defended there, and the Rangers able to pick it up. Mudge is free, and out comes Ofterheide. He looks for Filiaggi. He almost got decapitated. And on come the Rangers. And a nifty backhand. What a shot that was. Up over the glove hand side to give the Rangers a 4-0 lead. A filthy backhand there. Forward face-off by Spang, gathered by Evans. He turns it back for Spang. Just past his reach, but Evans will get there again. Now Cesario finds Spang, finds Evans, and Spang deflects it just wide of the cage. Spang with the puck. Working in the corner. He's knocked down. And out come the Rangers. PA needs some support there for Spang. It'll be Wu on the half wall. Able to power it further. PA still in the zone. Now it's Cesario knocking it down. He centers one. The puck's loose. It'll be Evans getting to it in the corner. He centers one out for Wu. Wu can't get the shot off as it's stick on puck. Nice play there. Spang and Cesario battle behind. Stepping out with it, the Rangers. Cesario chasing it down. The Rangers carry through center. Will fire it in. They'll get a change. 4 minutes to play. Period 3. PA trails 4-0. Puck skips over the stick of Cesario. Pressured by Spang, and he's got Evans with him. He looks, feeds it backside just out of the reach of Evans. He tries to cut to the middle. It's cut off, but it gets back on it, and Spang will come away with it, turning it for Cesario. Cesario plays it back for Evans. Rangers get a stick on it. Wu keeps at the blue line. Sent in. Off of a defender. Evans in. Taps it to Spang. And there's Big Enzo says no again. A beautiful bad save. Wu shoots one. Skips wide of the net. Evans spins out of some trouble. Unable to center the puck. And Connecticut able to clear the zone. Lots of PA pressure on that shift. Trying to break this 0 on the board. It's Starr skating through the puck, tipping it forward. Comes free to the stick of Lynn. He's got Starr and McCormick, but it's knocked off of his stick. Lynn finds Christini. He blazes into the offensive zone. Cuts to the outside. Sends it cross ice to McCormick, and it's Enzo again. Johnson shoots one over the cage. Christini with the puck. It's PA's shooting gallery right now. They just can't beat the wall. McCormick. Johnson off the stick of a Ranger. That should stay in the offensive zone for Pennsylvania. 2:22 to play here in the third. PA trying to gain some confidence and get one. 2:15 to play as the Rangers spin it back out to center. Picked up by Schulberger, played for Lynn. He's pickpocketed, and in come the Rangers. Beautiful attack angle there by Johnson, able to get it the second time around. It'll be Lynn picking it up in the PA zone. Tries to bank it off the boards. It comes free. McCormick tries to clear. That's picked off by the Rangers. Shot comes in. And we have a whistle. A rough on Johnson in front of the net. So PA will be on the penalty kill for the rest of the game unless the Rangers add a fifth goal. Popped out of the Pennsylvania zone, picked up by the Rangers defense. Sent cross ice. It'll be Merlot and Ritz have been splitting the two of them as a Ranger forward. His shot comes in, hits the outside of the cage. Wrapped back through, stopped by the mask of Pastor. Puck is free, and there it is, tucking it in. A power play goal for Connecticut. And PA on the wrong end of this score by a lot now. .120 to play. It'll be Filiaggi, Ritson, and Rio. It'll be Starr kicking it in. Centering pass, Ritson! Unable to get it through. We have another penalty here, this one on Rio. A double minor on Real. 2-minute rough and a 2-minute hold. It won't matter, there's 30 seconds left in the game. Four minutes. Evans on the faceoff. Shot in by Schulberger, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Join us back here tomorrow morning where Team Pennsylvania will take on the Boston Brew and Brick.
They lost to Detroit.
They lost in overtime, Bob.
I won. I won. I won. I won. Yeah, I've won. I've won.